So, good evening, good morning, and good afternoon to everybody that's watching. For some reason, I've got some music playing in the background. Let me just quickly pause that for a second and get back to the people that matter, you guys. Today is a very special day. I would like to announce that I've finally made Twitch affiliate. Now, for me, it's a big thing. It will just sort of push me to even stream harder and more and do more quality content. And also, having said that, I would like to thank the community out there for supporting me in this, getting me to where I am today. It's nothing. It's not as big as Partner, but for me, it's a good push in the right direction. So enough about that. Good evening. How are you guys doing? For the folks in the chat room, hello. I've got some guys in the chat room watching, I believe. If you're there, my name is Fani Reinders. I like to write some code during the night rather. I'm going to be doing some live coding today, hopefully finish our website that is written in Blazor. We're migrating the website, our old website written in ASP.NET 2.2 to .NET Core 3. And we'll be we're actually porting that to a new Blazor platform, which is actually quite fun. I just got a what do you call it, a host. It's not a host. No, I'm sort of flabbergasted. I just got a raid a host actually by SDNcast. This is the other studio, you might think. Thank you for hosting me. It always brings cool, good viewerships. But let's all learn together. Eric Lieben is now hosting me. Thank you very much, Eric. Let's give that a capigen. Let's give that a capigen. Awesome. So if you guys are ready, I am ready. So let's get this show on the road. So it's me again, Fani Reinders, coming to you live from my little studio. I've got some music playing, Water Crossing, and that's by Aphelion. All the songs I'm playing will be available on this scroller here, so if you're interested in where I get the songs from, the links are also posted on the actual chat, which is this way. If you are viewing me from now, it's the first time you're ever viewing me, welcome. So what we normally do is we normally have a little cool chat and ad hoc, maybe answer some questions if there are any. Then we'll get our hands dirty to do some actual cool Blazor tonight. I'm very excited to actually get going on that again, maybe see if we can finish a few things there, because we've been past couple of 4-5 shows we've been going here and there, messing around with numerous things. So let me see. I have nobody actually chatting, which is not a bad thing. That's fine. You guys can leave your comments here. I will see them on my monitor. Then I can answer any questions and concerns. And I think you have me, exactly. We have a viewer, the SDNcast guy, it's watching. I believe also, which is probably Martin van Stam and Eric Lieben. I think it's also in the chat. Thank you guys for watching, and I think we're gonna be switching to the screen now. But before I do, I actually want to first open up my browser. I forgot to do that at first. So let's see. We have currently. Should actually switch my screen. Doop. Okay, now there's an ad playing. If you guys are into Office development, you should check out Martin from Stam. He will actually show you how easy it is to create cross-platform Office applications. So he's doing a stream every Tuesday at 9 o'clock CET, like European Central Time. So check out his stream at twitch.tv/Martin van Stam, Dutch guy. You know, they've got nice names. And let's go see. We've got also Gerald Verschlees. So Gerald is a Xamarin guy. He's recently joined Microsoft, so he also does streaming, I think Tuesdays at 9:30, if I believe. Yeah, there we go, 9:30. That is 11:30 Pacific, and it's about 6:30 UTC time. So Gerald does .NET and Xamarin mostly. Go check out his channel at twitch.tv JF Verschlees, or as Jeff Fritz like to call him, JF Verschlewis. That's also a variant, I would say. His name is, not to make fun of him, but that's just the reality of the name. What else? We have Jan de Vries, twitch.tv Jan Dev. Oh my soul, there's an infinite stream, what do you call it? I forgot the name now. What is it called? It's a Streamception, and that deserves a Kappagen. Thank you, Jan, for re-hosting me, and like I re-hosting you, and I re-hosting you, and I re-hosting you. That is awesome. And I think my voice mode was broken. Okay, but in any case, that's just voice mode. So do check out Jan's stream. I believe he's also, when is he streaming? He is streaming. Does he have a schedule? I can't see his schedule right now. But Jan, if you're in the chat room, won't you just let me know when you're streaming, and we'll pop it up onto the screen so that people can see when are you streaming again. And then last but not least, Eric Lieben, doing mostly, oh yeah, by the way, Jan is doing mostly Azure stuff, and Eric Lieben, which is also hosting me. Oh my soul, hosting me. We've got a Streamception again. Oh no. Thank you very much, Eric Lieben, for the host. Eric is doing Azure, mostly Azure streams, I believe. He's working for a company called Effectory, and he's also part of the Arela, if I'm not saying this incorrectly, core members. So he might be doing stuff like that as well. Alright, so that's my shout out to my rest of my little team that I sort of have, and all my friends out there in the community. And let's quickly shut this down. Oh, actually, want to go to our GitHub page. If you want to follow along, I see there's new friends joining into the viewership. Welcome. You can go to let me see, to SDN Code. The account is github.com/sdncode, and you can go to the sdncast.nl repository, and in there you will find the old project. That's the current one that we're busy migrating. But if you switch over to the branch, I think it's the new hip branch, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's called the revamp branch. This one is called the revamp branch. So you want to be partying on this branch. This is the new Blazor one that we've been working on for the couple of few weeks or so, or few shows, I would say. But yeah, nevertheless, this is what we're going to be doing. So without further ado, let's open up the Visual Studio. I actually want to play around with the new terminal that was just launched recently, because I think we've got a... Let me just see if I can find out. Check for updates. I normally don't do this kind of thing during this stream, but there is an update. And I do also want to point out how easy it is to use Visual Studio proper, in this case, to update. You just one click and it updates, which is quite cool, I would say. We could still use VS Code, but I actually want to experiment also today with... There's a internal terminal introduced into Visual Studio 2019. That's actually a very cool thing I want to try out to see how it works. SDNcast audio lost. Is my audio correct? Can you guys hear me properly or not really? fixed again. I wonder what it was, because I think it was my... Oh, you know what it was? I think it was... There we go. Voice mod supposed to be running. There we go. And now when I go to voice mod and I say...
Hello, you can hear me now, can't you?
That's better, right? Yeah, the voice mod wasn't running, so that's why when I activated voice mod on my Stream Deck, it changed the voices around, but it did not play anything because voice mod wasn't running. It's weird. But in any case, now I know it's running, at least. Cool. So updating quickly to see what we can do. Now we're just waiting. So this music actually up to date. And I think some way we need to turn it on. So it's important to know that if you update Visual Studio and you want to turn on the terminal, I think you need to look for preview features. Nope. It's called terminal. I have no idea. Maybe let's just Google that. Terminal, Visual Studio, integrated terminal. This is what we want. This is not Visual Studio Code. This is not what I want actually. Say hello to the new Visual Studio terminal. This is the one. Okay, so now we need to go to preview features and experimental VS. Okay, so I was there. Tools, options, preview features. It's not here. Do I need a different? Yeah, it's elevator music. Why doesn't my... This is preview 3, right? So the preview 3 is supposed to be working. What? Let's see what happens. Maybe there's a different update I don't know about. Oh, Helmer, you need the VS 2019 latest preview, so I need to preview install. You're right. This is the proper Visual Studio installation. Yes, I'm not going to install that now, but you need the preview installer. That's how I understand it from Helmer. Helmer, thank you very much for noting that in the chat. Let's maybe change the music a bit to something more... Oh, it's ambient sound like. This is ambient. Let's go to something more more happy maybe. Happy can work, right? So we all are happy. I'm happy. You are happy. Everyone is happy. Code makes us happy. So where were we? We were... Let's see. Okay, so if I would have just run this guy now, I normally just opened up this terminal. This is called SDNcast with SDNcast, so source, SDNcast, and I think this is also SDNcast, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, this is a bit too happy, I would say. How about hip hop? Let's do some hip hop. Yeah, that's better. Fits my cap, you know. Alright, so now .NET Watch, run and go. So what Watch is doing is it's running .NET Run actually, and it checks the files. So whenever, okay, so it's running on this port. And open up a new window, run this in there. Okay, so this is the thing I'm trying to fix now. So for some reason, it's redirecting all the requests. I lost my previous site, but this is the old site we're busy migrating, and it's not supposed to. It's only supposed to go to the login to the admin on the admin screen. It's not supposed to. If I go home or live coding, it's not supposed to do that with the other ones. So I want to see why is that happening. So I wonder why. So if you guys can help me, that would be great. So maybe look at the code and stuff with me. I can give you a capuchin if you want to. Help can be appreciated. Sorry, that was just me messing around with the voice mod again. I'll stop. Okay, so we have home. I think this whole thing starts. Yeah. Because it's found, because this is a new .NET Core thingy, right? So it finds a route, authorized view, and then how does it actually work? Because we need to. I actually want to open up the docs again, yeah, because I want to learn from this, right? So .NET Core 3, Blazor or something. Okay, so there's an announcement. Yeah, okay, I want something, the ASP.NET Core stuff. This one. Yes. Okay, so now upgrading, blah blah blah. And if we go to docs.asp.net, we should be able to see Blazor. No, this is 2.2. We want to go to 3. Security. All right, great. This is what we want. So now, where were we? Okay, so this is the login page. Wait, is this? Okay. Interesting. So make authorized view. Authorized view component selectively displays UI depending on whether the user is authorized to see it. That's a good one. I'm not looking for the proper. I think I actually have a test project here, if I'm not mistaken. Test auth. I'm gonna quickly open up this one because this is one we did before, and it should have an app.razor, which is an authorized view. That's what we have. That's nothing really changed, right? This index page, which is a normal page, and we've got the fetch data one. I've got error one, all the normal stuff, and counter. So what will happen if I run this now? Will it break? It most probably will break. Oh my soul, it does. I just want to see what is the expectation of this open file location. .NET Run. The reason why I'm running it like this is because I don't have the preview version of Visual Studio. So that's why I need to kind of run it on .NET Core CLI for now. But it's cool. And also because I need to stop the other one because the ports. Yeah, no. It's hectic. Okay, so now, okay, this is also a problem because really. So for some reason it's like forcing me to it's forcing me to go via the authorization view. That's interesting. So it's always going here, it seems. What else do I have here? Authorize root view, authorize view. Maybe it's authorized view. Can it be authorized view? Okay, unregressed child element inside authorized root view. Okay, authorizing and not authorized. Fine. That's a bit weird. Does this work? See if we comment this out, right? So if we take this whole authorization stuff out. Right, and we've it rebuilds again. Just get to the right instance. I think it's this one. It still doesn't work. It still redirects to the login page. Not what I really want, eh? Not what I want. Maybe if we just run this again. This is all new for me, so I don't know. I have no idea. This all redirects. The reply URL specified in the request does not match the reply URLs configured for application, blah. Okay, well. That's, I know what the problem is there because it tries to talk to Azure, but it shouldn't. It should not even. Oh, there we go. This is happening. So this is cool. So it goes to the login page. It's not supposed to go to the login page, for a home page at least. So for some reason, it thinks it needs to be authorized. Still. And maybe I should go to the app settings or somewhere and check that out. So what is happening in a startup? Oh, Helmer, probably the URL in the AID application is not matching. Yeah, that is true. It's not matching. The point I'm trying to make is that my homepage and the live coding page and the about page is not protected. So it shouldn't even go to the login page. It should stay there. The only page, I can actually show you guys, the only page that has an authorized attribute is the admin page. So it's a bit confusing because home does not have an authorized page. Layout, that's interesting. Maybe the layout has an authorized. I doubt that has. Nope, it does not. See, that's my kind of problem. I don't know why this is happening though. So add razor pages. So what's this? This is anything else? Adds. Wait, what happened here? So add server-side blazer. No, this is fine. If we uncomment this. Oh, wait a sec. What's happening here? What? No, this is not right. Add controllers with views. Now it adds a global authorization filter. Do you guys see that? So it adds controller with views if I would have done MVC. This is a total copy and paste error. And then it adds a new policy that required authentication, and it adds a global filter, authorization filter with that policy. And I think that deserves
a random if it works. Let's quickly see.
Yes. Okay, so that go localhost. That should still go to application.
Always wanted this kind of outro. Wishing I could go back and tell everything I know.
Okay, now there's a different screen though.
Filled up with anxiety to overcome what's underneath.
Application is shutting down. What? Why is it shutting down?
You'll feel like you need a lot, but you
Yeah,
act like you're
there we go. Secured area.
can't move 'cause
Secured area. Secured area. Everything is a secured area.
wide awake with bridges of
Okay, we're getting somewhere now, I would say.
those ungrateful lies. It's kind of like your place to hide.
Just even a,
So instead,
okay.
you'll
So,
say to do. You'll get a corporate
alright, so that's that.
school. The music still be working at it with your far from perfect habits.
Maybe it's something I changed here now on the actual admin screen.
Not really sure I'm qualified to be.
Yes. So let's uncomment this.
Honestly, I thought I'd be in LA by now. Instead, I'm wasting all my time like I've got nothing to prove. Sit alone and ruin my
There we go. See, that works. If I go live coding, that will load the live coding screen. Admin give me a secure area. I can click to log in. Okay, nothing at this address, but it will be fine. And that's the upload. I just want to skip the song because it's kind of conflicting with what I'm trying to say. And talking while I'm coding, I hate that. What do we have here? Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so, okay, we've got that now. So this is working. So I found a bug. The bug was that it was a copy and paste error. This mustn't be there. This adds a global authorization filter, which we don't want. We even don't want MVC, right? Because we're using good old Blazor. So that's cool. That works. Alright, so let's see. I wanted to do, if you click admin, it requires you to log in. See, this goes there. So let's just quickly go to the test one. Where's my layout page here? Shared login display, main layout. That's the login display. Okay, so that's an Azure AD account, sign in and sign out. I think that should still be there though. But not with the, yeah, let's just maybe add back. But not with the actual policy. because I think this this kind of breaks it, you know. Oops, there's nothing at this address. How do I log in? Okay, that's kind of weird. Let's run this again. Okay, so it doesn't find. So what is the proper way of logging in here? Because I don't think. Oh, wait a minute. Use authentication. Use authorization. Use endpoints. Okay. This is interesting. So now we need to also use. I hope. Okay, so we need to add these two as well after routing. I hope. Okay, so refresh. Okay, that's not what I want. Map controllers, maybe. I hope it's that. There we go. Boom. There we go. Cool. Now we have a login. So now I think I need to log in with my account or something. Do I now log in with which one? I think it's this one. Okay, quickly my password. And now it will give me this error. Okay, so this error we can fix. It's not a big thing. It's an infra thing. Actually, we can go to our portal and just add it there, right? We can quickly jump into the directory. I think it's Martin van Stam's one. This is in cast. It is the preview. Should actually publish to that preview. What do we have? Then we have. Let me just quickly go to Azure Active Directory, and we go to applications. We just exit this because I don't know what's happening there. Tim. Interesting. I'm just looking at the applications. It's not here. All applications apply. Interesting. Okay, so where's my applications? What? You don't have access. Okay, I think Martin is supposed to do this. Martin van Stam, if you are watching this, could you please assist me with this? If you are there, I would appreciate it. And you go to the enterprise applications. Apply. No. Apply. No. No, it's not. Nothing is working. What we could do. What is the reply URL? Martin, if you're listening to this, I would like you to assist me here. Because there's no way for me to know. Is it? What is the reply URL? Because it's set up here. Yeah, this is the one. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Nope, it's not in here. I cannot just change this. I need to have access to the service principal. I'm gonna quickly message Martin. Okay, I've sent him an SMS. But in any case, I think we've got something working now. Just want to see if we delete this, will it still work? Okay, it looks like it's still working. Localhost 5001. Okay, that works. Control F5, that works. Live coding works. Admin works. Sorry, cannot take that. And we have to log in, which is cool. And then about also works. So I think we are basically there. Or I'd like to call it basically done. Whoa, look at this music. Cool. I like this song. Yeah, that's pretty much. I must say, I like the new way things are actually disentangled from the authentication, the routing. Everything is like different. So you don't need add MVC. You have endpoints, and you say add your controllers, add your Blazor, add your authentication. You don't go add use MVC anymore, because MVC is not existing, because it's just a pattern, right? It's not a framework. It's still a pattern, but it's not a product. The product is disentangled into these small bits. So use what only you need. That's I think the motto. Alright, so I think we can commit this. Commit. Fixed auth problem. Let's go. Awesome. If you've just joined me, welcome. My name is Fani Renders. We are doing some Blazor development. Well, not exactly so much coding right now, more bug fixing. Yeah, that's pretty much it for now, I would say. And I must say, we are on a roll. Alright, so one thing that bothers me, I think we're going to be playing around now with a bit of the styling. If we compare the normal site, the proper site, to our site, it should look identical. It's not really looking identical because there's some styling that's missing. Also, I would like, yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can steal a bit of styling here. So now this is where I'm gonna show my age. out. Let's go this. Go to inspect. So this is Bootstrap. Okay, so it might be that it's a different Bootstrap. Because home is fine. I think this is actually fine. Should be fine. We should just maybe fix this one. Yes. So we can copy this. We can go to the www root. We can go here to site. So we have to be careful because this is that. Okay. So that will now bring us to that. So that looks pretty much decent, right? That's great. So that looks like that. Now, should we care about... I like the actual button. It looks buttony. That's a personal preference. What do you guys think? A button or a link like this? Meaning one with a border or one without a border? That's up to you guys. First one in the chat gets a sticker. I don't have a beard like Jeff, so I cannot dye it green or blue or whatever. Sorry, I'm boring. Okay, so we have that. What is this? On air? On air, that's fine. I think that about will give us inspect. What do we have here? Okay, so row. Okay, so body needs to change, definitely. That's, I can actually close test. Okay, we have that. That looks much better, right? So with that, and we have that, so that, and that is basically the same. Okay, that's cool. CSS and a GIF. Oh, we also need to fix this footer, because this footer needs to be doing this. So let's see what happens here. Nimbo TV, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining, and thank you for actually viewing. How are you doing? You're not doing great. Oh, that's too bad. I wish I can make it better with code. I'm so sorry you're not doing great. So if there's anything that we can, as a community, help you to feel better, let me know. Okay, something has happened. Interesting.
Well, I heard this dude named Schrodinger put cats inside a box. Someone please call PETA. That's quite unorthodox. Is the
I am very sorry a family member passed away in Nimbo TV. My condolences to you. That's not a good feeling. Yeah, cannot bring back family members, but we feel for you, and I'm very sorry. But let's try to make it better with code. Are you a .NET developer? Are you a Blazor developer? Are you a front-end person? Let me know, and we'll see if we can, from our side, make things better. Maybe the music can help. You don't really like to code a lot. Well, hopefully you like to see me code. Then we can maybe up your spirit a bit. You like to code, but you don't know how. Nimbo TV. Do reach out to me on Twitter. Give me a follow or a DM, or on Discord. I actually have my Discord. Let me just see if I can get my Discord here. I will. Oh, this is the wrong one. Especially for you, I will post my Discord. I've got a Discord server. I will post it there. You can join me. I'm gonna put it in the chat. There's my Discord. You guys can join, ask me questions there, and I can push in the right direction. If you need me to give you a workshop one episode, we can arrange that. We can go from end to end. Let me just change this music. We can arrange a half an hour workshop, because it's not just you that will benefit, it's people like you that also would like to code but don't know how. We will do a end-to-end.net hello world kind of thing, and I'll take you through all the steps and all the gotchas and all the stuff that you need to know on how to start coding. It's actually not that scary. It's very cool. It's a nice time to be a developer, as I've heard, especially a .NET developer, because you can go end-to-end in .NET, also with Blazor. So do tune in, reach out to me on the internet if you would like more questions. I'm going to take this offline now, but do feel free to ask your questions, Nimbot TV, on the stream. Then we can, as I go on, I will answer them. And if you want some help, reach out to me, and I can help you offline if that's maybe better for you. But yet again, I'm very sorry for your loss. So let's continue. I hope you stay. Thank you very much for joining. But I can understand if you have to go on or go further to somewhere else. So what's this color now doing here? What is this color? Okay, so this is the link colors. Interesting. Okay. Okay, that looks fine. Hey, if you guys joined me, welcome very much. My name is Fani Renders. We are busy now doing a styling part of our web application. Just want to see if Martin has replied. Nope. Okay, so this is the one that we need to fix. For some reason it's, because it's not central. I know. So let's see what happens. We need to go to our layout, which is, I think it's this one, hey? Site footer. That's the footer one. So what we need to do, instead of the center, make the footer, because it's a footer, it's semantic HTML. And now when we hit refresh, hopefully it will be there. Great. So what I normally like to do is let's put some margin to it. We'd say margin top. Let's give it like a 50 or 100 pixel margin. Like that, for instance. That actually looks not bad. That actually looks perfect, right? So we don't need to have that other. This one looks a bit large. Nimble TV, if you're still watching, I think what I'm going to be doing is, especially for Nimble TV, guys, can we have a shout out for Nimble TV? Lift that person's spirits up with a Capigen. Especially for you, Nimble. There we go. Okay, so that works fine. I think we're done actually, with this. Everything looks fine. I think there's one more left thing to do. The cleanup, I'm not really sure about the rest of the CSS. I'm really scared of going into the CSS now and breaking things. So what we'll do is we'll say fixed needed CSS. Because folks, what we're trying to do in essence, we're not trying to refactor as we go along. Yeah, that as well, but we're trying to kind of lift and shift our application at its current state, and then we'll look into making it much better within the Razor environment. We can make it much better there. So what I want to be doing is I'm going to be switching over to let me see. Alright, so let me see. We have. I'm just going to skip the song. Cool side. Alright, so let's see. We have a. I need to go here because I want to go to the. I'm going to go to this preview slot. And for that I would need maybe Martin's permissions. But let's see. Just want to get a glass of water. There we go. Nice deep stem. Publish profile. We need to get a publish profile because I'm going to be publishing this guy directly. So this is not in source control. We can say publish app service, that's fine. That goes why, and no, this is not what we want. Do we? Existing one, that's what I want. I want to select the existing one, and the one I want is, that's not what I want, this one. So I want to be going to the deployments, to the preview deployment slots, and what I'm doing now is, it's okay for now for the stream, but don't do this in real life, because what we want is to hook this on CI/CD. So when you check in your code, it should automatically publish this to the preview slot, and then once all the unit tests and all this automation runs and everything is green, or someone actually can click swap, but you can do it automatically. If all that if everything is green and everything is set up, you can automatically go to production by swapping staging or preview and proper. Okay, so I think So this is clever. So see what it's doing there. It's trying to install. An error has occurred. What? Oh my soul. Maybe this is broken. This is still the old site, right? Yes. So I'm gonna actually remove this one. Preview. Just quickly re-add it to see what will happen. Let's just removing the slot. Going back to our slots here. Staging slots. Deployment slots. That's it. So that's production. We want to add a new one. Call it preview. We could clone the settings from sdncast.nl. What also cool is about the staging slots is you can make it sticky. For instance, depending on, doesn't matter which slot you are, it points to the same configuration, which is quite cool. Okay, so that's that. So how do I go there now? Refresh. There we go. So I now need this one's if I browse there now, what servers unavailable? Okay, cool. Delete. Let's start again. Select existing, publish. This one. Yes. Publishificate. Interesting. So this thing, why on earth do we need to struggle like this? What is happening here? Command site www root failed to initialize a run from package txt.
I think it's very vital to use the force for good, of course. Luke Skywalker, that's my time. Here we go. If I were a Jedi, I could out-rap Buster Rhymes.
Interesting. Do we have extensions?
Every time I went on tour, I'd be like, this is not the undeclared MC Lars merch that you're looking for. I could levitate like Yoda, I'd eradicate Ebola. I could pick up girls literally, even master the viola. I could read all of War and
This is what we want, right? .NET Core 3 runtime.
Peace, on stage playing Quidditch.
Wait, wrong movie.
Nice. Okay, so that should be running now, right? So if we refresh, try again. Could not find file app offline. Well, Charlie, let's create one. offline. Conflict. Really? We're not allowed to. Interesting. I don't have right. What? I cannot save. That's interesting. This thing is blocked. Is that by design or anything? I want to create a new staging slot just to say something. Let's call this test. Just to see, maybe something is messing up. I all like my shirt. It's sort of partially transparent. Well, that's doing its thing. Okay, so created slot test. Refresh. Now, technically, if I go to browse, that's cool. Okay, so this is what we want. So we'll go to the test version rather. Because I think there's something wrong with preview. Maybe it's some other old cached up thing. In this case, we'll go for test. Please work. Something's happening. Great. Cool. But how cool is this? Your application requires .NET Runtime 3.2 blah 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 preview. And then it says, you know what? Perform check in the future. Don't perform check in the future and continue. Which is quite cool. Now it's installation of an extension. Now it's installing that extension from within Visual Studio. That is hip. That is so cool. Because otherwise I would have gone back to Azure and do it myself, but now, okay, now that happens, which is not really what we want. Restarted the app, okay. Something is still not really. Something's happening. I don't know what, but hey. Hey, if you just joined me, I'm in Azure now, and I've just published my new Blazor application to a staging slot in Azure, but it's not working. So let's do a, I dare not to say, let's do a quick stop. Okay, so that's what we want. We say start. It should go up in a sec. So this is normally because okay. So let's here go to Kudu. To see what's happening here. So this is all our stuff, and I think something's wrong here with this one. This is fine. It's supposed to work, right? So why is it not working? Second bullet in a message needs to be referenced. Is it already? Helmer, you are right. Let's go back. In the process, request handler ASP.NET Core IIS was not referenced in the application. Oh my soul. Can that be? Can that be? Is it? Really? Can we just skip the songs? Because it's really irritating. There we go, that's much better. Question is, do we need it? Do I have an old one? Let's quickly check the old one. Maybe it's there in the old one. Where am I? Edit. It's not here though. So this is Webhost Create default builder. And this one is using host. Okay. Do I now need to kind of let's see what happens. Okay, so we need to use response compression. I don't think I'm using response compression. Are we? Nope. But you're right, it's an IIS thing. Let's see if this works. Can we save this? Hopefully it will work. Cannot. Out of process, startup failure. No.
Here we go. On a distant planet populated by another race lives a six-pod cat who might slap you in the face. He's Kazorpazorp for you, what he wants is enchiladas.
Change the modules, he's back to... Okay, what is the fix though?
Cat half Kazorpian and he don't like you either. Smack you in the head
Guys, I'm gonna change this chill music. It's time to calm down. Okay. I see. Okay, so what we have is I think this is a 64-bit application. That's 32-bit. Darn. Okay, so what we can do is they say, oops. This, I guess. I'm very bad at debugging these kind of things. The Windows hosting bundle. So what we're trying to fix here is this my compilation is not set to any CPU. Okay, so let's just see if this maybe works, because I have no idea. Okay, process failure, that is concerning. This was yeah, that's a bit. Okay, so we don't have that. Let's look for Azure specific things. So we have V2 is supposed to be working. Okay, so out of process, startup failure. Okay, wait a minute. I think something might be wrong during publish. Okay, there we go, portable. So let's make this 186 and publish this again to see what if that happens. Okay, cool. I like the fact that it's checking if your application will run successfully. Done. It's not running successfully. Martin from Stum, thank you very much for hosting me. While you're on the stream, please message me and get the show rolling. So this is .NET 4.7. Ah, .NET Core. Will this break? I'm literally just playing around with stuff. Just quickly restarting it. Kicking the bucket. Oh, you know what? I think I know what the problem is. WebSockets. So many things that need to be enabled. WebSockets. Save. So WebSockets needs to be enabled because it's a Blazor app. And look, it will just work. Oh no. in-process request handler was not referenced in the application. This is quite annoying. So this one is web host builder. In-process load failure. What is the link saying on the error? Well, the link. It's a typical error. It just takes you to this thing. This is actually a NuGet package though. Don't tell me it's a NuGet package. But don't tell me it's a NuGet package, because it's probably a NuGet package. Where is it? Is it IIS integration? Probably this one, right? No, it's not this one. I'm gonna copy this, stick it in there. Let's see if this works. Publish. Done. Oh, by the way, Martin van Stam, if you are watching this, I see you in the chat room. Can you maybe help me out to change the... I want to open up the service principal on your side of this application. You will notice that it has a reply to URL. At the moment it's replying to sdncast.nl only. You should also add a localhost 5001 HTTPS localhost 5001 so that we can actually test the logging, you know. Okay, this does not seem to be working. Okay, so 500. It'll probably also not work now. Okay, so this is different. Doesn't start. Unknown error occurred. Take one of the following actions. Contact Microsoft support. I think that's a brilliant idea. Common failure condition is that the app is misconfigured due to targeting version of ASP.NET Core shared framework that isn't present. Please check the versions of the ASP.NET Core shared framework are installed on the target machine. Okay. that's an interesting fact. Because what we can do is we can quickly open up, let's say .NET version 2.2. That's interesting. It didn't install .NET Core 3.1 or 3.0 as an extension as I would have hoped. So now hopefully it will install it now, and then we can party on like a rock star. Cool. Hey, if you just joined me in the chat, welcome, or in the live stream, welcome. My name is Founder Windows. We are trying to get an application that we've just built in Blazor up into Azure so that we can do some testing. This is the latest version of the core runtime. So now if I hit refresh, it's not working. We are actually trying to get this thing going and starting. Let's just give it a kick again. It should probably start up in a sec. Hit refresh. Please don't go to 500. I'm ready with the Capuchin, if you are. We've got 6 viewers. And we have a Capuchin. Boom. That is just awesome.
And I can confirm that this is working in Azure.
How cool is that? Cool, we have got a one. If you go to SDN, if you go right now to our website, sdncast-test.azurewebsites.net, you will be able to find, okay, this is now the test ones. You will be able to find the latest website. I missed that what you've changed. Now, what I've changed is not really anything. And I don't even think we need. So when I created the staging slot, I did not have .NET Core 3 runtime installed. It only comes with 2.2, right? But when I published with Visual Studio, somewhere here it said, checking if .NET Core runtime is installed, and I was very impressed that it was trying to install it. And obviously that did not go as planned. I wonder why. So what we can do is, I don't think we need this guy, right? So I don't think we need that. And also, I don't think we need... We can make it portable. We can just make it portable. And then we just publish again, just to make sure that it is working as expected, right? Cool, thank you very much for trying to find our principal. Well, if you go to Azure Active Directory and you go to Applications and All Applications, it should be listed there. Boom. We have liftoff, man. Okay, so now I think the thing to change configuration, let's actually use okay. Interesting. Is app registrations, but yeah, it's called app registrations. No, it's not in a resource group. It is in Azure Active Directory. So this is what we have here, and but why is this not? Well, used to be. I'm just opening up a new instance. Let's just do one thing at a time. So this environment, this is slots, deployment slots. Where are we now here? Here we go, deployment slots. Okay, so I'm going to basically kill off preview because it's not working. We have test. We can use test. So there's test. But the configuration, it's not picking up the right things. This is shared. This should be shared, right? Okay, so let's see if we can figure this out. I'm going to quickly copy some of its values. These two. Advanced edit. I'm gonna quickly paste this in here to see what will happen. Okay, like that. Oops. Still the old one. We now restart it maybe. Oh, I must save it. There we go. There we go. That's what we want. This is the actual, well, it's not the right embedded thing that plays, but fine, that can be fixable, right? It's showing, is this right? Live coding sessions, it's not showing the right things if I'm not mistaken. If we go to sdncast.nl, that's showing this though. Okay, can you add? So technically, if I go to admin and I log in, is this the application ID? That's a question towards Martin van Stam. No. The URL, the reply URL specified does not match the reply URLs in the application. So can you confirm if the reply URL, we probably need to add test as well, right? So this reply URL, HTTPS, you can actually run local and see. Maybe localhost is configured now. Nope. So maybe configure localhost 5001 HTTPS and also HTTPS stmcast-test.azurewebsites.net. Also, yeah, also add 5001 but HTTPS, and also add the test so that we can actually do the test. My question is this did we edit this thing? Live show embed URL. So this is this one and this is this one. Okay, maybe I should just go cache files or something. You know. What was that thing called? Oh my gosh, not an owner of what? Disable cache. Of the app registration. Interesting. Let's see if I can help you. If you go to all applications, well, yeah, you can probably see it. There we go. This is what we want. Oh, that's my personal account. Insufficient privileges. It's in the SDN. Okay. Is there such thing? You're right. It's in the SDN one. There we go. A certificate or secret has expired. Oh my god. Okay, so now we need to go to the application or something. AEB. EB, that's fine. Okay, now I need to go to the right. Okay, this is where we want to be. Still trying to figure out how this works. Properties. Okay, go to AD. I am an AD. Show me. Then I go to app registrations. I'm here now. Authentication. Ah, okay. This is where I want to be. So what we'll do is we'll just add. Oh. I can do it. Maybe you can't. Put you as owner. Okay, how do I do that? In AIM. I'll do that in a sec. I will do that in a sec. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that gets saved. On the left, owners. Cool. Oh, Gerald. What? So make Marshall also owner for in case. Great. I think that deserves
Random voice mode.
What do you think? And a big capuchin. I think we're gonna give a capuchin to that because it's working. The only thing that's a bit annoying. Oh, I still need to implement the admin page. I think what we'll do is we'll implement the admin page on the next episode. That's an interesting one because I don't think there's time. I want to figure out why this is showing the old one. Because technically if we go to admin here, what is this one? This should be me, right? So that's fine. Clear YouTube cache. That's still pulling in. The problem is now if you look at the preview site, it's pulling in the old some old thing, and I don't think that. See, this is the wrong one. It's showing on air, but it's not showing the right video for some apparent reason. Go to live coding. That's perfectly fine. So that's maybe something we can look at. I believe you put in a dummy to finish up. I don't think so, right? So did I? Let's go see. choose. Okay. Home. Banner. I think you're right. So if the result is null, it loads this from file. And the file one, it's this one. Yes. Okay. So for some reason it is picking up this one. The cache key. Am I missing something with the cache key? Let's see. Oh. Looks legit. You should have 2 stream secrets. Yes, I should. Talking about the API key or the connection string, that's the 2 I know of. See, if we do this now, if we go onto here, now the playlist ID. Okay. Did I hardcode the playlist ID? Was I so naughty doing that? Oh, I did. This should be fine, right? Well, I don't think, well, I know what the problem is. I don't think I have. No, I'm not sharing any secrets. Okay, so this is what we need. We only have this. Okay, so this is what we need. If the settings exist of storage, it needs to add the file system. Otherwise, it needs to use Azure storage, which we will find here. Let me just quickly copy this out. Go to the put this in here. Like I said, control dot, control dot, control dot. Move there. And let's see, now this is the Azure storage specific things. Live show details. Is this a live show details model or something? Yeah, I think live show details model is model, I believe. Yes. Oh my soul. Timing. Okay, so some of these things we need to kind of, like, first of all, what is timing? It's another class. Oh my soul. We're going to put this, let's just put it here for now. Control dot, install that package. Hopefully that's the right package. Just trying to resolve all these errors. It looks like I did not succeed to install that. That's installed. Oh wait. Is that correct? Cloud storage account. I need blob storage as well. It's not working. Maybe if I restart it or rebuild it, it will maybe light up. Oh, wait. This is the wrong one. Stopwatch. Okay, come now. Using diagnostics. Yes. Cloud storage account. Here we go. That'll work. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, this will be working like a jiffy. That's me. This is me. Oh, sorry. This is me. Alright, so that's now the proper one. The live coding one. This should be cool to have a logo. I just need to get my hands on that little small detail. This one, I think Hangout embed. Let's embed responsive. Let's copy the CSS as well. Can you play it? Of course you can play it. It plays, so it's not a... There we go. That works. Now, only thing left to do is to okay, let's see. We now need to do the CSS. I'll stick it in front. And if I'm not mistaken, refresh and see this little border. Okay, now it looks legit. Cool. Commit. So still what we need to do is wire up our CI/CD that we'll do again with GitHub Actions. But for now I'll just right click publish. It's complaining. You personally or the SDN account? Because last time we checked, the SDN account did not have access. I also got an email on that actually. Okay, so now everything is building, everything is succeeding. Yes, so now we can actually, I believe that's was the reason why we couldn't take it forward last time, is because we didn't have access. So I'm gonna hit the preview button, or the I'm gonna hit the publish button. And a question to Martin van Stam in the chat: are you comfortable of me swapping the staging slots so that we have the preview in production, or would you say let's run it for a week to see how it works? Because this is our normal site and we have SDN cast test. running, basically blazified. Oh, we cannot swap it because we still need to do the admin page. Sorry, I am very sorry, sure. Yeah, that's it. So I am going to switch over to my beautiful self. Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Martin from Stam in the chat, thank you very much for helping me out. Also, the other guys, Henk, I believe, was also in the chat, helping me out do some live awesome stuff. So the next week, hopefully Monday, maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday, one of those days, I will be on air again. Do look forward on my Twitter or my Twitch. If you haven't done it yet, click that follow button, and then you can get an alert when I am live again. And then do check me out on Twitter. Do check me out on YouTube. All the stuff that I do now gets archived there automatically. And yeah, as I can say is thank you very much for tuning in. Till next week. Cheers, guys. Adios, amigos. I'm out. Oh, wait. I'm doing the mic drop. Don't want to actually break my mic. Oh, wait. Martin, we're not done yet. Wait. Let's quickly stop. Martin has a point. Let's see who we can raid. /channel raid. Now, who is normally Eli Face is here. Who should we raid? Martin, it's your call. Oh, let's actually change the screen. Okay. We'll raid source code scoot. Source scoot, I think. Do you go do you do this? Raid source code. Source scoot. I like that. 1 viewer, 3 viewers are ready to raid. Guys, if you raid him, be nice. Let's give some love to Source Code. Right now. Are we ready? We're going in with a bang. Cheers.